In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why I think traveling is one of the best things you can do to invest in yourself and in your dating life. This video is going to be about how you can date women while you're traveling and while you're on vacation. When you push yourself to travel, you're actually pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and it allows you to shake everything up in terms of your day-to-day routine and get a new perspective. Also, it will improve your game, I guess you could call it, because it forces you to have to adapt to new environments and situations. And eventually, by traveling and dating, you'll be able to game, I guess, to its core, because you'll realize the similarities that all cultures hold when it comes to male and female nature, and you'll be able to use that to your advantage when it comes to dating. And all this is accomplished by traveling, going to new places, and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Because, for example, you might be in a situation where the girl doesn't speak your language and you have to rely on hand gestures, body language and expressions to flirt with the girl rather than just using your words, which actually re-emphasizes how important it is to get all those other things, the four pillars of communication, on point, as opposed to what you're actually saying to the girl. Because you realize it's not about what you say, it's about the frame that it's coming from. And that holds true in every culture and every country. One of the ways in which traveling allows you to improve your dating skills is because it gives you anonymity. When you're in your own city, there's always excuses that pop up in your head, like, oh, this girl might know someone I know, this might go wrong and she might tell someone, whatever it is. You always give yourself excuses as to why you can't approach. But by being in another country and on vacation where you're never going to see these people again, you're a completely random person, a foreigner even, it gives you the ability to really not give a fuck and just go for it with the approaches. And what that will allow you in turn to have is volume, which is exactly what you need. You need deep periods of immersion when it comes to talking to women and approaching women in order to improve this skill. And by being on vacation in another country, it allows you to do that, which is one reason why I really recommend going to a new place to improve your skills. Another way traveling is awesome when it comes to dating is because it allows you to maximize your results on Tinder. What you'll notice is a lot of girls on Tinder like having new experiences. And what's one way they can get a new experience? It is go on a date with a guy from another country and interact with someone from somewhere else where they've never gone to, or they want to go to, or they want to get to know. It's funny, in the UK, generally it's thought that being Indian is a disadvantage when it comes to dating, because there's this whole stereotype and stigma that we're not attractive, whatever it is. I've made a video about this as well. But it's funny, when I was in Croatia with my two white, tall friends, blue eyes, they were super buff, both of them, I was actually getting the best results out of all of them. And the reason is because I was the most different. I stood out the most on Tinder because they weren't used to seeing brown guys there. They were all just white guys. So I had access to all the women because all these women wanted new experiences and I could offer that. Whereas my two friends couldn't. Even though they were also from different places, one was from Denmark, one was from Canada, they were still white. So it wasn't new enough for these girls. And that gave me an advantage. So that was one thing that made me realize that things that are negatives are not always negatives. It could just depend on where you are, where you're situated in the world, and experiencing that, it will give you that confidence when you're back in your home country anyway. Because after those experiences, I was able to realize my own value, and that gave me a leg up when it came to improving this skill also. And another awesome thing about traveling is it allows you to diversify your Tinder profile. When you're traveling to cool places, you're able to get cool photos that you can use on your Tinder profiles, which will inevitably get you more matches, get you more likes, and get you more dates and relationships with beautiful women. And I think a lot of people underestimate how important it is to have good photos on your Instagram. You definitely want to have like a professional looking Tinder profile, because the competition is super strong on Tinder. And if you have a crappy selfie taken on an iPhone 4, that's just not going to cut it in 2024, right? So those are the three ways I think, traveling can get you more women, and why I recommend it to every single guy out there who's trying to improve this skill and date beautiful women. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.